I'll be reacting to Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World, episode 10's uncensored version. But right before I start my reaction, let me just give the Crunchyroll version an extra like because there's 1.1k likes, so I'll give it an extra like. And now that I've given support to the official release, I will now be starting off my reaction in 1, 0, and go. Kratarda Labyrinth. I like the name of the labyrinth, 7th floor. I gotta feel bad for that bunny, but that bunny probably did deserve being burned to death like that. I'm surprised there was anything left over with the way he burned that thing. Oh, man. My mom was half expecting that pelt to be fizzled up a little bit, just by the sheer force of his flames. All right. It's nice seeing Roxanne utilize a bit more of her knowledge. That actually does make sense. And not every... Ooh! Okay, I like the sounds of this. I wonder if it's going to set him up in meaning a potential new Harem member. It's so cute. The animation where she's sniffing. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, that rabbit's kind of cute. Oh, it's so cute. But hey, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do to survive. Yeah. So you know what? If he has to kill some poor rabbits to provide for himself and his woman, then by all means, Darwinism, motherfuckers. That's what I'd say if I were to see those rabbits. I'd be like, hey, Darwinism, no hard feelings. It's a world where only the strong survive. That's what I'd be saying. I mean, at least that's what I would be saying, so make sure I have no guilty conscience at all. Because if I didn't say that, then my guilty conscience would be ruining the fun, and shit, I wouldn't want that at all. At least that's how I would handle it. I wonder how y'all would handle it if you're in the similar spot as our main boy. That's what I'm curious about. Y'all can leave your thoughts on how you'd handle it in the comment section or the live chat if y'all want to. Oh, man. The thing after this is like, what, just 2 episodes left, I think. Man, it only felt like yesterday since the series ended. I'm gonna definitely miss this series a lot. Yeah, it may not be the most well-written anime, and it sure as hell is not the most well-animated anime either. But it's entertaining, though. Whoa, okay, that red rabbit... Okay, now that looks like the stuff of nightmares. If I were to like encounter something like that, and I were to be forced to kill it, I wouldn't feel guilty conscious about killing that specific rabbit. That tissue is always useful, though. I'm assuming they found something rare. What? I just hope it's an actual treasure chest and it isn't like one of those mimics that look like a treasure chest, because you never know in these, say, Isekai RPG anime. Like, you could be thinking it's a chest, but it's something entirely different. Okay, now it's the uber epic looking rabbit. It is cute, but it does look deadly, though. I mean, look at them eyes. Whoa! I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame him for scurrying around, though. I mean, that thing has to do what has to survive. It makes sense that Roxanne will be able to block it with her speed and reflexes. Yes! It's nice seeing him get a freaking win like that. Despite that, she was able to avoid taking damage, though. I mean, hey, at the very least, he doesn't have to buy you food. He can just cook it. Meikyuu's house. Honestly, that house looks so damn comfy. You know? That does look pretty dang delicious. Yum. Aw. Rosen is so cute. Like, her facial looks so freaking cute when she's eating. Good, good. I mean, hey. Oh. Ah, just a pelt. I hope this time, though, when it comes to the boss room, we can actually see a full-on fight because they rushed through the boss room fight in the previous episode. Well, at least some of it, anyway. Who knows? This solo guy might actually be a badass. Hey, to make money, you gotta spend money. Whoa, that's a long-ass time. I just hope this guy doesn't rush himself because you know what they say. Haste makes waste. I got a feeling he's gonna die, though. He just jinxed himself! I would not be surprised if he's like... Oh, sup, Ghost Up. I would not be surprised if the guy is a bag of bones when all's said and done. Or who knows? He might actually be a badass. Ain't wrong about that. That was quick! What was that, like 10 seconds? Or maybe it was... That sounds kind of cute how I was waiting. Yeah, this one makes it fun. As far as Isekai Fair goes, Tab. What the? Why they just skip the... Oh, okay. I mean, unless that was the intended effect, and there's something else to it that meets the eye. It could be coming from the person that died, though. Yeah, and for all we know, that solo guy could have been killed. Oh yeah, the hygiene stuff was pretty nice to see, Ghost Tab, in the previous episode. So maybe the boss is something entirely different then. That could have been like maybe a scout. Huh. Yeah, even like the music is sounding pretty fucking eerie. He jinxed himself in saying that, though. Like, no, he really did. I mean, in a world that's predicated on strength, yes, that's what their lives are worth. They can only truly gain much more value if they go around accomplishing a lot of feats. Oh, that was it? Kind of disappointing as far as boss fights go. I thought there was going to be some kind of twist aside from that. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind them seeing them bang like... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ghost Type. It's disappointing how the fight went so damn quick. Like, don't get me wrong, this sex scene is good. I like it. It's well animated, but this series does go a little bit too fast sometimes. Oh! Okay. Good thing that I kind of like how we are seeing him realize just how truly dangerous labyrinths can be. Ghost Stab, it was an excuse how it went to black during the fight scene. Don't give them excuses, man. We're in a season where you have anime like Licross Recoil and then the other isekai anime with I gained a second character class. They could have at least showed 10 more seconds of his sort of slicing the rabbit. You can't be giving excuses to an isekai like this when there are other isekai anime like nice second character class. If it would have been that stuff, they would have showed off 10 more seconds of the blade colliding with the rabbit. They handled it in this episode lazily, the fight scene. Because even that series handles its 10-second fight scenes beautifully. How does this series handle its short fights? Handles it pretty poorly. So it's like when you have a shining example of how to do things in this anime season, then you have this. This is cheap. That's what I'm saying. They spend all their money on boobies, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, the sex scenes are well done, but it's just that everything involving the labyrinth sequences in the series is poorly done. Like, I love this scene of intimacy between Roxanne and Meikyuu, though. It's good. And I do like the fact that our boy realizes how dangerous the labyrinths are now that he sees someone that was similar to him. Well, he didn't see him directly, but now that he knows that they died, someone that was like him trying to gain help by buying a slave. Like, there are positive elements to the episode. But I'd be lying if I said the lack of animation quality doesn't affect the episodes negatively, because it does. It goes towards the sex scenes, Ghost. That's where the budget goes to. And making Roxanne's pie look as beautiful as possible. At least they're animating this fight scene good. Well, though, like the shitting on that sheep creature, it looked nice. Yo, and Roxanne's getting stronger too. Okay. All right. You're seeing some quality now. You see more of this. This is more of what I want to see. Oh. Yeah, okay. This is more like it now. I'm assuming it should be in. Okay, at least he should be able to make a good amount of coins from that at the very least, with the way he's going. And who knows, maybe he'll encounter some new party member. That's a flash forward. That's a flash forward, Ghost stuff, so we're probably not going to know about it unless this series gets like a season 2, 3, or 4, one of those future seasons. I like dwarves. So I don't mind them one bit, actually, as long as they're well-written characters. I like dwarves, orcs, elves, beast folk. As long as they're well-written characters, I honestly don't give a shit what they are. Hell, the character can be a motherfucking zombie, and I could still like the character as long as it's well-written. The emphasis is on well-written, though. Or at least entertaining. Doesn't have to even be well-written. As long as they're entertaining, they'll follow. Yeah, and besides, they're going to be a little bit more styling. Hey, that sounds like fun. I like full breeds, but then again, I like half-seas too. All right. Yeah, better get a bonus for all the effort he went towards getting them. Even if it's just that effect coming in, that's still damn useful, though. Oh, baby. Yeah, I like you that. Don't get me wrong, it's cute seeing them do cutesy stuff like this, but sometimes I do wonder, though, when is the series surely going to progress the plot a little bit more quickly, though? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, that is a nice Ghost Tab. Although sometimes I really do wish, though, that this series would be a little bit quicker sometimes. Because the enemies they fight against, sometimes there's not a lot of enemy variety in the series. Because the other Isekai anime this season, Black Summoner, and I gained a second character class. Those two Isekai anime, when they have fights, there's such a diverse variety of enemies every episode. Kind of wish the series had a much more diverse enemy lineup. And saying that, I do like how even here, simple encounters can cause. Okay, this is nice. We're actually seeing his limitations here. Hey, Bessie's realizing that in that hallway and then in a boss room. Because had that happened to him in a boss room, he'd been fucked. Yeah, that's the issue. Black Summoner moves way too fast, while this series moves way too slow when it comes to anime. Like, I wish there was like a perfect balance of pacing. Looks like she's about to kiss that boo to make it go. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes all sloppy style. Of course, our baby would be saying that. I'm pretty sure even if it hurts, he's not going to say anything so that she gets more experience in that. And so he can get his boo-boo sucked even more. I'm just saying. I know he looks perfectly calm, but on the inside he's probably feeling so damn emotionally intense from his thing being stuck like okay, but that was kind of hot. Yes! Oh man, that's a lot of quality. Oh my. Even like the way her tongue had like that little twist there. Oh, so damn good. And even the saliva that sticks on his finger, because even in some hentai, when you have sex, you sometimes don't see the saliva stick on body parts. I know this as someone who has watched. I'm close to watching 500 of those now, just so y'all wondering. And if a match to catch up with hentai, it will be past 500. Of course he would. Is he gonna say his balls? Ha! So do need his balls. Oh man! Oh, I was about to make a joke, but never mind. The jokes make themselves. His dick. That's where. That's why Crunchyroll censored it. I don't even think we. Yeah. She's giving number one intense video right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's sticking up like a carrot stick right now. And the music. Oh man, hey, that's what multiple episodes of experience gets her. It sounds like she could actually choke if her boy combusts way too much biological maintenance the way she's going when she's like, She needs to slow it down so that she doesn't actually choke on his biological burrito here. You know what? I probably would have had a limited budget. Like, considering this series has more pre-orders Ghost Tab than some of the higher budget Isekai anime this season, Ghost Tab that have higher budgets in their action, Yes, you put your budget on the 8 scenes every day of the week because for some reason, you just sell more of those Blu-rays when you have sex over action. At least when it comes to Isekai for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just the way things are when I looked at the pre-orders because I remember when I checked it last time, I know I shared it on Discord, stats. I know Lit Cross was number 1, Love Live was number 2, but this is up there though. This is up there. Wow, so much detail, especially like when she moves with them Opie. That looked damn good. That smile, like that sleazy smile. Not that I get annoyed by it because he has every right of smiling like that. And not just that, I love how you can even see the Opie tips through that new outfit. Holy cow, I cannot use that as a thumbnail. I wish I could though. But I'd be risking it though, because it looks so damn good. I mean, hey. I mean, damn sure Bro Boy said he didn't love it. Good, yeah. Right now is not time for words. Right now, it's the time for doing it, and not thinking. Yes. It is a good purchase. I mean, it got his girl happy. I'd say a happy wife is a happy home. I'd say that's a worthy investment if you ask me. I disagree with our boy's assessment here. Okay, those bunnies ain't bitches. Whoa. It looked like the thing almost bit his hand. Thankfully, he pulled it out though. Ooh. Okay, they're actually getting a little bit better with the action. I've been wondering when we were going to get that because they've been building up towards him building up his party for quite a while. I'm assuming that's worth a lot. No, not even worth a lot. I'm assuming that's going to be damn useful. Okay. Here's what I'm going to rate this episode. Sup, Prac Jr. Hope you're having a great day right now. Yeah, Isekai made a lot of money. It's just weird I never got a season 2, though, because that was a damn good series. Because I know it. We all know it made money. And Amazon, it sold a lot of its source material in Blu-rays. It sold a good amount. And just never got another season, though. Hey, if it gets an H skill, that'd be fucking awesome. Now, here are my thoughts on this episode. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, here's what I'll rate it. I'll rate it a 5.5 out of 10. It's a bit above average. Were there issues in this episode? Yes, there were, but that's only in the first half. Only the first half had some issues. Like, the Labyrinth stuff in the first half was rushed because I would have loved to have seen at least a little bit more of a fight between our boy's party, and the boss, you know? It would have made things a little bit more weighty. And also, when it comes to like a bit of the shopping stuff, I feel like they could have breezed through that stuff a little bit more. But in the second half, the Labyrinth stuff was cool. Seeing Roxanne with the nude outfit was nice. And seeing our boy realize how things can fall apart quickly, like how he encountered a man that was similar to him when he started out, because this man was trying to also find a slave to purchase, was a good way of showing Meikyuu that, yeah, in this world, your life can end at a moment's notice. And he never really truly realized that before until he saw someone that was essentially like him. Only difference being this person, essentially like him, happened to just have some bad luck and died in this instance. I like this. It shows you our boy's limitations. I even like the fact that this episode does a good job emphasizing that, yeah, Meikyuu needs new party members, because when a few simple creatures cause a good amount of damage towards him, He'd have been done if he didn't have Roxanne there. So that's a good, decent bit of writing, because at least it explains why Meikyuu wouldn't even need to go as far as to even expand his party for like a good reason. These are the elements I like in this episode, where it's like, yeah, this episode isn't the most exciting ever, but it at the very least serves as good build-up for giving us reasons why Meikyuu needs more party members. And also, the second half was immensely entertaining, to its credit. That's why I thought the script, well, it was entertaining. Yeah, it wasn't, again, the greatest thing ever, but entertaining nonetheless. Aside from that, gotta say, the animation quality was actually better than usual. You can see, again, the animators put in real effort. Essentially, ever since we hit the second half, the animation quality has gone up. Voice acting was absolutely fantastic. And that's why I feel the episode was above average. It wasn't the finest episode ever, but I was entertained, and the second half made up for it to an extent. But anyways, right before I go, though, I'll just say thank you to Ghost Tab and also Pract Jr. for also commenting on the live chat. And I'd also like to thank everyone else for also watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe, and be sure to also hit the bell for notifications, because I am definitely going to be reacting to the next episode whenever it does release. But anyways, y'all, have a great and safe day or night to everyone, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye, y'all.